Okay, so the topic is for today, we are going to discuss about the DB refresh. Okay, so DB refresh activities here. So normally we will call it as the system refresh also. So DB refresh for both the activities, the way of our work is taking the backup and restoring it on the other non-production environment, taking the production backup and restoring it on the non-production systems here. So why we are doing this one is, suppose in our landscape, suppose the example, so we have the development system, so we have the quality system, then we have the production systems here. We have the three systems in the landscape. Suppose like a simple landscape, so we have the development, quality, and production system we have here, right? So production, all business users will log into the production systems here. All the business users, they will log into the production systems and they will do the transactions here. So here we have the configuration data and they are doing the transactions. They have the transactions data, live data is available here. So whereas in the development, you have the only configurations data, and quality, we have the configurations data. Then when it goes to the production, we have the configuration data. Additionally, we have the transactions data. So why means in SAP, the users will log in only production systems. They will do the transactions here. The live business transactional data will happen only on the production systems here. So, but here the data is different here. Here quality, the data is different. The data is different here. There is no data for transactional data here in the development quality. So only production, we have the live data is available here. So in order to avoid any testing issues, sometimes what will happen, if you have changed the one object here, then that you have tested here successfully, when it is moving to the production, that will be failed. Why? Because here both the three systems are not the same, at least not the same here. It will be failed due to your transactional data related things here, right? So that's why maybe yearly once or 18 months once. So we will normally, as per the company organization policy, we will do the refresh. Refresh means taking the backup of the your production system, right? Taking the backup. So you have to take the backup here, backup of the your production system. Then you need to restore it on the your quality system. Quality is the very important here. Then you need to restore it on the your quality system here. So backup and restore it on the quality system here. Quality. So you need to do the restore, so that whatever the data is there in the production, all the data will come into the quality system also here. So this backup and restore method, we know, right? We are already aware of the backup and restore method here. Same data will come into the your quality system also. Same data will come into the picture here, right? So here in this case, so how to perform and what are the preparation activities and how to do the all kind of activities here, right? So DB refresh, all kind of activities, how to perform in this case here. So to perform this activity, there are the some preparation activities on the source, some activities on the target. Target means, source means your production will come into as the source. Why? Because in the production we need only backup. Why? Because production we will not do anything here. So production we will not restore. Take the backup of the your production system, then restore it on the your quality system. Restore it on the your quality system here. So that after the restore, whatever the data is there here, all the data will in the your quality system also. All the data in the your quality system also, you will get it out here, right? In this case, what are the pre-steps? What are the pre-steps? What are the first of all, first of all, how to proceed in this case here? This is the requirement. So refresh the production data with your quality system, right? DB refresh. Why? Because all the data will resides into the database level. Take the DB backup, means all the data will come. Just restore it on the quality system. That we know, that we already discussed HANA backup and restore, right? So here, what we have to do? What we have to do it in the production system and the quality system. In the production, what we have to do? We need to take the, if it is the, we need to take the full DB backup. We need to take the full DB backup of the production here. So then if it is the file system backup, then move the move the backup files to your target location, These are the two activities we have to do it in the source side. The source side, we have to do that, these two activities here. This is the source. This is the source. This is the target. This is the target you need to restore. Source backup, you need to restore it on the target here, right? So in this case, you need to just perform the source side, you know, only production side is the production. So you cannot do all the activities in the production. Only production side, you need to take the backup. You need to take the full DB backup, then move the backup files to the target location. That is what we have to do it in the here, right? Then target side, this is the target side. Target side, what are the pre-activities, pre-steps? What are the pre-steps we have to do it in the target side? Pre-steps on target side here, So few people, they may use the scripts. Few people normally they will perform the some more, depends upon the your business, depends upon the even integrated system. They will take the more pre-steps. So, but the common step, the steps are common everywhere. The way of our procedure maybe one or two, maybe increase or decrease, but the steps are common in the target side here. So, right, what are the steps we need to perform on the target side? Target side means here before you restore. So we have the configuration, right? Why? Because here, when you are doing the production backup, restoring it on here, how whatever the data is there, whatever the configuration is there, whatever the logical systems, SMLG, jobs, everything will come into the your quality system also. Everything same to same, copy of your production will come into the same to same here. But quality configuration is different. Quality logical systems are different. Quality SMLG, RZ12, so operational modes all are different here. Host names are different. In this case, how? In this case, how to perform the restore them. So that's why we need to take the some configuration backups before restore. Before restore, some configurations we need to take the screenshots. Some configuration we need to take the backups. So some config we have to take the configuration backup here. Why? Because when you are taking the backup, there is no option to take only transactional data here. So we have the when you're taking the backup means all those things will come. A to Z, everything will come into the from the backup. You are restoring it on whatever your production system, same to same production system, you will get into the here. Same system you will come to the in this place here, So previous whatever the data is there, configuration, everything in the quality, all gone, all will be deleted. Again, you need to reconfigure the some of the configurations here. Data will come and you need to perform the some configurations here. So you need, if you want to perform the reconfiguration, maybe users, RFC destinations, so background jobs or some variants. So if you need this, if you want to stay, if you want to retain this one in the quality, you need to take the logical systems. So you have to take the some configuration backups. You have to take it out here. Some configuration backups you need to take it out here. For that one, the first step here. So what you have to do, take the full DB backup of your quality system. Why? Because something goes wrong as part of the restore or recovery, worst case scenario, again, you need to recover it. You need to restore it up to full backup. That's why you need to take the full DB backup of your quality system. That is the main first step we have to do it here. The second step is here. So take the user master records. The master records export. Why? Because here the quality, we have the users are different, the production users are different here. So when you are restoring from production to here, all the production users come into the picture here. Then how the quality users will log into the quality system here with their passwords. That's why we need to take the user master record export. We have to take it out here. Then how to take it out means, so go to the SCC8 transaction code, SCC8, normally we know, right? So then select the SAP underscore user profile, then export it. That will be exported. Then after export is done, again we can import it. Into the, so after the restore is done, we can import it here, right? So then take the backup of take the, so we need to take the backup of RFC destinations here. So here in SE01 or SE09, create the TOC, create the transport of copies, then add the RFC tables, add the RFC tables here. This is the way we have to do that one, right? Add the RFC tables in the list here, right? Then once you've done it here, maybe if you want to take the backup of some other configuration also here. Take the backup of, suppose if you want to take the backup of W20, W21, then SMQR, SMQS. So IDAC profiles matter. This is the IDAC related partner data and profiles data, SMQR, queues registration, SMQS. We want to take the backup with respect to tables. We need to add into the respect to tables. We need to add into the our so transport of copies, transport request, we need to add it to the here W20, W21, SMQR, SMQS, and so BD54, logical systems related details here. Then some other if any, suppose your organization having more tables, if you want to take the backup configuration tables, we can take it here. Suppose like HTTP URL lock table, we can take the backup here. So like that, some other configuration tables, other configuration tables we need to add to the TOC, transport of copies here. If you want anything, you can take it out here. Those are the things we need to follow it here. Then suppose if you want to take the captures of screen captures, we can also take the tables backup of SMLG, SMLG. Then you can also take the table backup of the RJ12. Then again, we can reconfigure the SM61 background job server groups here. So then, so AL11 file systems backups, AL11 file system backup also we can take it out here. Then, so we have many things we can license. Then S license backup, we can take it out. Our screenshots also we can take it out here. So S license. So then what S license? Then
Ravi, profile backup for that.
yeah, that I will like last A11. So
Yeah,
certificates,
A11.
yeah, yes, trust, SSO2 certificates. Then your profiles and sec directories backup. Backup means take the copy. Sec directory, profiles and sec directory. Sec directory profiles backup at operating system level. So then stress SSO2. So then sec store backup. Sec store means sec directory you are already taking. That's fine. Stress SSO2 certificates. Then printers in SPAD print backup. Because all these are the configurations. So when you restore from the production into quality, everything will come into the quality systems. So then you need to delete all those things. Again, you have to reconfigure. Again, you have to reconfigure all those things here. So that's why before that, how it was there, you should know, right? Then you have to take the screen captures. Screenshots, we have to take it out, or some table. These are also their respective tables. We can take the respective tables backup. Again, we can restore it. But better to do the manual procedure, like take the configurations, backup screenshots. Again, you can restore. Again, we can reconfigure deletion and we can reconfigure it here. So S license, S trust, profiles, SPAD. So then what list here? So then STMS configurations, take the STMS systems and roots screenshot, at least screenshots. So at least if not possible to take the table backup, just take the roots configuration backups. We have to take it out here. STMS, what left we have? S trust, S license, SMLG, W20, W21, SMQR, QS, SMICM, the ports list. Then Scott, how this was a Scott transaction for screenshots here. Scott, because these are the configuration, how the Scott transactions here. Then certificates we have taken, bad jobs, that's fine. So RFC tables, user master records. The main thing is the RFC tables and user master records are the main here. RFC tables and user master records are the very important here. So remaining all are, so either tables or screenshots are reconfigured, we can take it out here. But the main thing is the RFC tables and user master records are very important here. Then Scott, SMICM, HTMS. Then what left we have still preparation steps here. So I think that much, maybe one or two, maybe missed, I think. So, but these are all the configuration steps, all the configuration tables. So we have to take the backups here. Suppose example here, we discussed about so the main thing is the user master records export here. So for this one, how to take it out here, how to perform this configuration, how to take the backups here. Now let's perform the one by one here. Let's perform the one by one steps here. Just go to your ECC production, because production we need to take the backups, right? So backup we can initiate from the HANA Studio or SQL Server Studio or voice level commands, we can take it out here. So once you've done it, then log into your system. Then now we can perform the user master record exports, user master records export of your quality system here. Here we will assume ECP as our production system here. Then we have the ECD. We need to refresh ECP into ECD, right? Development here. So then we have to log into the development system here, ECD, right? We can restore it here. We can restore it here. So for this one, people always locking the passwords. Why? Because we should not take transports creation and everything with the DDIC user. Okay, let's see. So here, what we have to do, we need to capture. So first of all, user master record exports here, right? Exports, we have to take it out here. So then log into the system, right? So then, so DDIC, let me take the DDIC here. So let's see how many users are there. Go to SCC8. Here, select the user profile, then export it here. The target system, you can select it here. So then you can export it here. Just export, schedule as a background job. Then all users and passwords will be exported here. All users and passwords will be exported into OS level, right? We know export and import methods, right? So then the user master records you are getting exported. So with including passwords, all the data will be exported here. All the data will be exported here. Then once done, go to the SE01, then that will run in the backend. Just click on the create transport of copies here. Create the transport of copies. Then you can mention like, so subject line, anything here, refresh. So tables backup. We are doing the refresh. Then we are taking the tables backup here. Then go to the here. Then we can add the tables. So what are the tables? Why? Because all the SAP configurations, so SAP configurations will be saved into the table level. Table level, all the configuration will be saved. So if you take the tables backup here in the transport request, you take the tables backup in the transport request here, all the configuration will come into the picture. So after the restore is completed, then just we can import the, so again this data, so that you will get the configuration again back, quality configuration again you will get back, right? So that's why we are taking the configuration here. Here, this one we discussed the transport creation here. So here RTTR, TABU for the tables, then table name, object name means table name. What is the table you are trying to add to the your TOC's list here? Suppose like RFC DES is the one of the table we need to add to the table list here. Keys, all the entries from the table we need to give it here, right? Then what is the other table here? For RFC, we have total 4 tables here. One is the RFC desk, then RFC, so desk T, not the desk T, RFC dock. One is the RFC dock. All the tables, we need to take the configuration backup. I am taking here in one transport request. All the configuration backups we are taking here. Then R3TR, tribute taboo, then RFC, ETT, RI, tribute. Right. So there is a one more table, R3. All the tables are the tables. We have to take the configuration backup here. There is a one more table, RFC base doc and RFC attribute. There is a one more table for the RFC. Table name. RFC base doc attribute RFC text. RFC base doc attribute. This is the one. SysACL. Yes, this is the one. Okay, this is the one. These 4 tables, you have to take the backup here. So this will be listed in your organization. In your organization, normally someone already performed, they will prepare a checklist, refresh checklist here. What are the pre-steps, what are the post-steps, and what are the tables you have to take the backups, and all those things they will they will take the they will checklist here. They will save it into the one Excel sheet and they will share with across the organization here. These are the tables we are taking the backup here. So now what we can do, we can we can just release it here. We can release it here. Then afterwards, we can also create some more tables also here. Some more tables means some logical system tables or same transport request or different transport request. We can add it to the in the system here. Same transport request or different transport request we can add into the systems here. So RFC tables backups here. Then user master record tables backup here, then backup of the W20, W21. So these all are the tables are there. BD50 or HTTP URL like tables. They are the respective tables are there here. So just to go to the system, same, create the one more transport request for this one. Maybe different transport requests or one transport request for all. That is your wish, how you want to proceed. So now for HTTP URL lock, again RTTR. So object, then HTTP URL lock. So that is a table for the all the HTTP. So URLs, rewrite URLs will be there here. Right. So something like that. If you want to add one more table, logical systems, then TBDLS is for the table for the logical systems. Then add the TBDLS table also here in the list. So like this, you need to just to copy the all the entries here. Just to copy the all the entries. Then release the transport request here. Really, we have to release it. Make sure you have to release the all the transport request. You have to take it out. Here we need to create the TOC transport of copies here, not the customization request or workbench request. As per SAP standard procedure, we need to take the transport of copies backup. We have to take it out here. Transport of copies backup. So we have to take it out here. Transport of copies backup. We have to take it out here. Right. So this is the one we have to do it here. Once you've done it here, so then we can take the backup.
అలాగే ఇక్కడ నాకు లైక్ మనం డెవలప్మెంట్ బ్యాకప్ ఇస్తే క్లయింట్ స్పెసిఫిక్ ఇస్తే సిస్టమ్ వైట్ ఇస్తాం మనకు మనకు we have taken the backup from the ECD, right? In the ECD development box talking about.
Okay.
But here we're logging the 000 client. We're taking the whole data from the 000.
Yeah, just example I'm showing. So just
Okay.
example, I logged into the one of the client. We have number of clients are there. Which client I
So
have
so
to log
so,
in?
so in each client we need to take the backup, or only specific client we have to
No, one client.
real time.
Suppose if you have in the quality you have the three clients, then you have to
Mhm.
take the user master records from the three client. But
Okay.
destinations are same, right? Destinations are
Yeah.
system wide destinations.
That
You can take
some specific data, business data will be there in business client, right? That's because we take all the data.
right. Here, so for showing the example, I logged into the 000. I'm doing here. Here we have the
No, no, I'm not talking this kind of this environment. I'm talking in general.
in general, we have to take the production clients. We have to take the
Yeah.
default production clients. We have to log in and take the all this configuration and everything, not the 000, not the double
Because
zero.
idocs data and
Yeah.
SMQ or SMQs will be there in the production client, not in the default clients, right?
Yes, yes,
In,
yes, yes.
in,
Yes, right, yes,
okay,
right.
got it.
Here we are not sure about the passwords. That's why,
Yeah, I got your point. But my intention is that
yes.
whether if only one client is enough, or you take the individual clients. Each individual client you take the backup.
So suppose in quality you have the two clients.
Yeah.
Okay. Then two clients backup you have to take it out. Maybe suppose example
Okay.
only for the user master records. So
Mm.
RFC tables, so W20, W21, SMQR, HTTPUR, these all are the system wide, not the
Yeah.
client specific. So you no need to log into the each and every client, take it out here. But RFC for only user master records, you have
Mm.
to do it in the each and every individual clients here. If you want to retain,
Yeah.
you will get the internet retain. Why? Because after the copy, what will happen after the restore? In the production, we have only one client. Quality, we have the 20 clients. Then
Mm.
all the 20 clients will be deleted. Only one client will come into the picture here. So
Right.
again, you need to create the new client. Suppose you want to retain. So all those things, if you want to retain, if you want to retain the same configuration, we can do it here. All the data will be deleted then in this case. So if you want to retain quality 100 in the quality, suppose example, the quality system, you have the two clients, suppose like 100 and 200 client. But production, we have only 100
100.
client we have.
Yeah.
Production, we have only 100 client we have. So backup means all the data will come when you're restoring it on. So it's not the client specific restore. So entire system restore this one. So your whatever the clients are there in the your quality, all the clients are gone. All will
Yeah.
be deleted, only production, only one client will come into the picture. So before you restoring, what we have to do, you need to take the backup of the your 100 client and 200 client user master record, 100 client user master records. Then, if any one of the client, then RFC tables backup, the screen captures of all those things and everything here. Then SMLG screen captures means just go to the SMLG, then take the configuration of the this one here. Go to the RJ12, take the screen captures here. RJ12, take the screen captures here. Go to the SM61. So the background job server groups here. What is the background server? The groups are listed. Then you can take the backup here. So then all those things like W20, one client is enough. All those things. Only user master record. You have to do it in the individual clients here. Sir, but again, it will be deleted, right? 200 client will not come, right? Means after the restore completed, again, we have to create the 200 client, then import the user master records of the 200. That's it.
Manually, we have to do it everything another client.
When you are restoring, system will delete the existing configuration, and while doing the restore, it will be override the all the data here. So it will be deleted all the data.
Yes, sir.
So all these steps we have to create the screen capture. Screen captures means the snipping tool. Using the snipping tool, we can take the screen captures. What are the entries are configured here in the partner profiles, and in the W21, what are the transactional RFCs are configured here. So just you can take the screen captures here. So then AL11, the file system file format screen captures, we can take it out here, any customized one, anything. We can just take the screen captures, all those things here. Why? Because after the restore completed, we need to validate all those things and we have to reconfigure. So that is the reason. So we have to check this one. Then yes, trust certificates. Go to the stress SSO2, the certificate exports here, change button. Why? Because here productions will come. So then we need to export all those things. We have to export, all we have to export it here, right? So then we can export to our local file systems. We can export it here. Then go to the SPAD, go to the output devices here. So then here we can export all the output devices here. Perform, execute the export, create the configuration export, then start. So then click on the OK button. SPAD. So suppose like in safe place like download directory or somewhere, just you can take the export of your SPAD configuration. So then if any addition to anything, if you have anything, if you missed one or two steps, so that we can also take the configuration. Suppose like BD54. Anyhow, table we added. So this all these entries we can take the configuration backup. All these entries we can add it to our so-called all these entries we need to take the screen captures here. So because after the restore again you need to check, you have to reconfigure one by one everything here. So that's why I take the screenshots here. So then what we are left here, 3 steps here. Yeah, license. Anyhow, we have to take the screenshots. License backup also we can take it out. So S-Trust, so certificates, exports, profiles and sec directory copies. That is also common here for everywhere. You go to the USR, SAP, SID, Sys, so profiles. So this backup we have to take it out. Backup take it means copy and some other downloads directory or some safe location we need to paste it here. Then profile directory. If something goes wrong, again we can restore it. Something goes wrong, again we can restore it in the systems here. Then sec directory. Sec directory is for the sec directory. Some certificates, some PSCs are available. We have to take the configurations of the sec directory also here. Right? These two are enough here. So then one more thing is the security folder here. Global. So security folder. Better to take the security folder or so all these 3 folders. Better to take the security folder also here. Sometimes what will happen in the sec store, it will be corrupted sometimes during the restore. It will be in red status here. That time we need to replace that one here. Sec store here. So here it will give the clear information of all the passwords, all those information will clearly show it here. So it will come to the green status. Right? Pin so RFC destinations here, how many RFC destinations all are working or not. So all the information, passwords, credentials, web services, SOAP configurations, all the information it will show here. So we have to, it should be green status always here. So for this one, sometimes it will be corrupted while restoring. Then we need to, SSF keys will be corrupted here. Then what we have to do, we need to restore it. So that we have to take the backup of this sec directory also here. Just to create the copy, then move it to some safe location or same location. So this will be take the backup. Something is this is corrupted, then this folder is there. We can copy these files to this folder here. We can copy it here. So that's why you have to take the backup of all those things in the system here. That way we have to take the backup here, right? So that is the one thing here. So then check it out thoroughly if you are missing any other pre-steps. So tables, QR, QS, SMQR, SMQS, if anything you are missing. Why? Because it's very important. After the restore completed, again, you need to reload all those things here. So that's why I checked out any other things here. So all the queues, the 59 queues are there. So all the queues we need to take the configuration backup here. Then SMQS. So here also we need to take the back configuration. Why? Because what are the systems are there configured here? All those things we need to configure. We need to take it out here. Just check in SM58 any old entries here. Normally this is a post activity. We have to check it out. Transactional RFCs, all these are. So one entry failed. One entry failed here. So user is locked. What is this user? DDIC. Workflow related entry failed. Okay. So that's fine. So here like this, take the screen captures, user master record, RFC tables. Okay. So then backups, destination, W2020. These all are the normal general checks. Some people, some organizations, they will write the scripts here. Scripts means, so instead of taking the all the tables manually we are taking, maybe it will take 1 day, or so 4 hours, 5 hours, it will take the all those work here, like full DB backup, user master records export, destination. These all are these two are very, very important here. User master records and RFC destination. Remaining all are, so we can just reconfiguration, right? If you don't, this is also mandatory, but if you miss it out, we have the reference system is available either production or development. So we can refer that system and we can reconfigure the entries here. But these users and RFC destinations, again, reconfiguration is a very big headache here. So that's the reason, that is the reason what we have to do. You need to just to take the backup of, so user master records export and RFC destinations are must and should here. Remaining all are normal. These all are the normal. The screenshots, taking the table screenshots, configuration screenshots, SMLG, RJ12, SM51, A11, license, S license, S trust, profiles and sec directories. Maybe few are there. Maybe the standard are the custom checklist. You have to take those things also here, right? So some other any other ADS configurations, some other configurations are there. We have to take the more prerequisites. We have to perform it here. More preparation steps we have to perform it here. Once done it, once all the pre steps are done it here, now we have to proceed with the restore activity. Now you have taken the backup, right? Now we can do the restore. For doing the restore, what we have to do for restore? Now we have to perform the actual activity here. For doing this one, for doing the restore, what we have to do here, we need to stop SAP here, right? We have to stop the all SAP systems. We have to stop it here. Once you've done the stop the SAP systems, then what we have to do? Why? Because while doing the restore, SAP should not be up. So we have to stop the SAP applications. Then we can perform the DB restore, either studio we can use it, or voice level commands. So we can perform the DB restore using the, so HANA studio we can use it here. If it is the HANA studio, if it is the SQL server, then if it is SQL server studio, we can use it here, whatever it may be. If it is the Oracle, then we can use the BR tools. So there is a backup and recovery tools are available in the Oracle. We can use it here. So depends upon the our database, can take the one. But these are the database, not the specific database, not database in specific, like database in specific related pre-checks here. But here restore we have to perform depends upon the your database here. If it is the HANA database, we know, everybody knows, right? If it is the HANA database, we know, like log into the HANA database, then taking the backups, right? Then after that, log into the HANA database, then restoring. There is an option to restore it from the system database, right? So that activities we can perform it here. That activities we can perform it in the systems here. So let's see what are the HANA databases we have here. Normally, our SAP systems, these SAP systems are running on, so SQL Server. So a similar way, the SAP level checks common, but DB restore I will show you here, and also in the DB restore I will show you on the our SQL server also. In the SQL server also how to perform the DB restore here. So for HANA Studio it is, but SQL server no one asks questions, but HANA they may ask you questions here. What are the pre steps and post steps? The refresh pre steps and post steps are common in each and every database here. It's common. The only thing or restore procedure is different. So DB SQL server it's a different studio, and HANA Studio, Oracle some OS level BR tools command. So MaxDB also commands we have to use it. So there are the different tools we will use it for the restoring it here. Okay. So now let's log into the any one of the database here. Okay, then right click on it. So then we know how to recover it, right? Or take the backup and taking the recovery. Taking the backup and taking the recovery, we know how to do that one, right? In the HANA level, backup and recovery, we already discussed it, right? How to take the backup and how to restore other system backup also. Not only same system, other system backup also we know. In this case, what we have to do? Backup of the tenant database, then Let me show you. Here, select the tenant, then complete backup. So then we can take the backup, right? So then we can insert the full backup and we can take it. While restoring it also, there is an option backup and recovery. Then recover the tenant database here. Recover the tenant database here. So while recovering the tenant database here, then here we need to select the database to the specific data backup. Specific data backup means your production backup here. It will ask the backup details. It will ask the where is the backup location here. Is the development system or where is the backup location? Where you stored the backup here. In the OS level file systems, where you stored the backup. That backup we have to give it here, that backup location here. Then once you give the backup location, database will go to the offline mode. Database will go to the offline mode here. So that's why we need to stop the SAP application here. We need to stop the SAP applications here. So it will fetch it out, the location, whatever. So in the first step itself, we have given like we need to take the backup and move the backup files to target location. Target location means some location you have moved to this location, right? Using the WinSCP or SCP commands, you have moved to this location here, right? You have moved to this location here. In this location, how many backups are there? It will show the all the data here. It will show the all the data here. Suppose you want to restore it on the specific data backup specific date, then give the backup date, then new, then finish it here, then the restore will be started now. Now restore will be started here. See here, the restore is getting started now. Once the restore is done, then we can perform the post steps. Post steps we can perform it here. Post activities we can perform it here. There's no need to restore the system DB. The tenant is enough to restore it. Why? Because we have the data in the tenant only. The database level, the data is storing into the HANA database in the tenant database level. Index server level, it is storing the data here. So it is storing now, index server. Once the restore is completed, then we can perform the post X here. So same as like in the SQL server also, we can do the similar kind of work here. I will show you in the SQL server also. In case of if you're interested, then I will show you in the SQL server studio here. For HANA, we have using the HANA studio. For SQL, we have to use the SQL server studio here. So I will show you how to take this one. So here we have to take the backup of. So these many things are created here. Yeah, still it is restarting. While this is doing, I will tell you how to take the backup of your. So here, task, take the backup. Here, we'll ask the location. So which location we need to take the backup here? Which location we have to take the backup here? It will ask the location here. Then I will give this one share share. So disk backup. Okay. So then add the path here, file name. TCP. Okay. So now backup is writing here. So okay, there is no much space. Okay. So now this is the way we have to take the backup here. This is the way we have to take the backup here. So this is the way we have to take the backup here. ECP.bat. Some space is required. I will arrange the some space here. So it will take the backup into the whatever the location you have given, it will take the backup here. Then we can go to the here, then right click and so then there is a option to restore the database. Then just to give the restore the database, then it will give the so it will just we need to select the backup files, then it will come to the backup location, then okay, then that will be restored. Same as like here, how it is getting restored. Same way we have to do the restore option here.
Well, when we will perform this activity, sir, we have to hold once in a year or right?
18 months once, yearly once, not the frequently here, yearly once activities here. And also people, normal few people, they will not get the chance to do the restore recovery activities here. Because here it's a very dangerous activity. All these are the dangerous activities here. So dangerous activities means something wrong, entire system will be corrupted here. Entire system will be corrupted. So that is the reason. So only rare cases we may have to perform this restore and the recovery option here. Not the rare cases, only rare people. Rare people will get the chance to work on the